Hello guys, welcome back. So in our previous video, we went through how to log in, and if we log in as our admin, it will redirect us to our admin slash dashboard, and if we log in as user, it will redirect us to our slash dashboard. As you can see, if we log in as admin, it will redirect us to admin slash dashboard, and let's log in as user. And if we log in as user, it will redirect us to our slash dashboard. So in this video, what we'll be working on is, if you log in as admin, you won't be able if you log in as a user now, you won't be able to access the admin slash dashboard route. You see, we log in as user and we are able to access this route, so we want to protect this route. So how do we protect this route? We will protect this route using middleware. There's what we call middleware in laravel. So to do that, you go to the laravel official website, go to your documentation and click on the basics, and you can see middleware here. So we are going to be protecting our routes using the middleware. So what we want to do is we'll copy this, go to our control panel, and we'll give our middleware the name we want to name it. We can name it admin flow. As you can see, our middleware has been created successfully. You can see the location inside app, http, middleware, then admin role. So let's check it out. Only this, only this. So the middleware we created is inside app, inside http, inside middleware. So this is the one we created here. Admin.middleware. So now our first job after creating middleware, when you create a middleware, your first job should be registering it. So as we've created the middleware now, we have to register it inside our kernel.php. So if you scroll down, you will see your protected middleware aliases. So as you can see, this auth means it authenticates if a user is logged in or not. So we are going to be adding the middleware we created here. Let's copy this. Yeah. So we can name this our middleware roles, then the name of our middleware name. So now we have to work in our admin role.php. So if we come here, and we are going to be adding a parameter next to this, which is role. We come down here, we are going to be using a condition statement. That is the if condition statement. So we'll take this request data here, this request here, paste it here. And what are we trying to access? We are trying to access this field here. We're trying to access this row field here inside this user table. So I hope you remember we did it the last time. We'll just be doing it the same way. So we'll be accessing it using this user table. The field name is row. So if the field name row is not equal to if the field name role is not equals to this parameter we wrote here, so it should redirect us to this dashboard. It should redirect us to the dashboard. So if we come here, as you can see, this is the dashboard URL here, but we can still access this dashboard URL using the name route. So we can either access it using the name route or the URL. We can access it using the name route. So if the row here is not equal to the row parameter we wrote here, it should redirect us to the dashboard. So don't forget your semicolon here. So now after doing this, we can use the middleware since we've registered it in our kernel here. So we can now use it in our web.php. So come here, let's create a note for it. Admin group middleware. So in our admin group middleware, we'll call it route and middleware. And inside our middleware, remember here we'll be using this auth. Remember I told you auth, what it does is it checks if you are logged in or not. As you can see here, inside the user dashboard, auth was used here too. It checks if you are logged in or not, and also check if you are verified. So we'll be using that. We'll be checking if you are logged in, and after that we'll check your role. So we'll check this row, this row here. That is the new middleware we created. We'll check it. Check the row. Then the row will be admin. So what this middleware does now is that it's going to check if you are logged in or not. Then if you are logged in, it's going to also check your role if you are an admin to be able to access this route. So we are going to give that the group called. I'm going to give that the group and call the function with a semicolon here. So now we'll copy this and paste it. I'll write here and admin group middleware. So now before you can access this route, it's going to first check your authentication if you are logged in or not. Then if you are logged in, it will check your route, the middleware we created here. The middleware we registered here is going to check your route. If your route is an admin, then you have access to this. If your route is not an admin, it's going to redirect you to the dashboard. As you can see, your user role, if the role is not equal to the role here, it's going to redirect you to the dashboard. So as simple as that. So let's test what we've done. And save all. Come to our browser, refresh it. Okay, we misspelled middleware here. Instead of double G, we use double L. Let's correct that. Double D. Save all. Refresh. So as you can see, we are logged in as user. So let's see if we can access the admin/dashboard. If we are not able to access it, it's going to redirect us to this dashboard. So admin/dashboard. So as you can see, we can't access the admin/dashboard again. You can see it's going to redirect us to here. But to log in as admin, we'll be able to access it. Let's log in as admin. As you can see, if you log in as admin, you're able to access it. But if you log in as user, you won't be able to access it. So I hope what we've done now is very clear. So in our next video, what we'll be doing in our next video is, as you can see, if you want to log in now, you can only log in with your email address. What we'll be doing in our next video, if you want to log in, we'll make it possible for you to log in with either your email address or your name. So you'll be able to log in with either your name here or your email address. So I hope you understand what we've done in this lecture. See you in the next video.